Good morning. As the sun rises over a landscape blanketed in white, the first signs of winter's true arrival are unmistakable. Across the country, people are waking up to a world transformed by cold and snow. December kicks off with a major winter storm sweeping from the Mid-South through the Ohio Valley and into the Northeast. This isn't just another chilly day. This is a system that's set to impact millions, stretching across hundreds of miles and bringing a dramatic shift in the weather. This system is a classic winter setup: moisture, cold air, and a slow-moving low-pressure center. The ingredients are coming together perfectly, creating a recipe for widespread snow, gusty winds, and rapidly changing conditions. Rain and snow are spreading along the I-70 corridor and into the lower Great Lakes, signaling winter's firm arrival. Roads that were clear just yesterday are now slick and snow-covered, making travel a real challenge for commuters and truckers alike. Tonight, expect rain to turn to snow across eastern Ohio, western New York, western Pennsylvania, and higher elevations of northern West Virginia. As temperatures drop, wet roads will quickly freeze, and snow will begin to pile up on sidewalks, driveways, and rooftops. This isn't just a dusting. Significant snow will make travel hazardous and demand winter gear. Shovels, snowblowers, and heavy coats will be essential as residents dig out from several inches or even a foot of accumulation in some spots. The storm's slow pace means it's pulling in more Atlantic moisture, setting up a memorable winter event. With each passing hour, the system intensifies, drawing in cold air from the north and moisture from the ocean, fueling heavier snow bands and gusty winds. The lows track will split the region. Coastal areas get rain, inland gets snow, or a wintry mix. Cities near the shore may see heavy rain and gusty winds, while just a few miles inland, neighborhoods are buried under snow and ice. Rapid changes are likely. Cold rain can quickly become sleet or heavy snow, especially after sunset. Drivers and pedestrians should be prepared for sudden drops in visibility and slippery surfaces as the evening progresses. Prepare now. Winterize your car, allow extra travel time, and make sure you have emergency supplies on hand. Even short trips could take much longer than usual, and being ready can make all the difference. And consider staying home if possible. Sometimes the safest place to be is indoors, watching the storm unfold from the warmth and comfort of your living room. This storm is just the beginning of what looks to be an active cold December. Long-range forecasts suggest more systems are lining up, promising a month filled with winter's challenges and beauty. Stay alert to local forecasts. Conditions can shift fast. Weather apps, local news, and emergency alerts will be your best friends as this dynamic pattern continues. Winter is here, and it's not easing in quietly. From the Heartland to the East Coast, this storm is a powerful reminder to respect the season and stay prepared for whatever comes next. One of the storm's most dangerous threats is ice, a force of nature that can transform the landscape in a matter of hours. While snow can be beautiful and even manageable, ice is far more unpredictable and hazardous. This is especially true along the Appalachian chain, stretching from North Carolina all the way through Pennsylvania, where the terrain and weather patterns combine to create the perfect conditions for ice storms. An ice storm warning is in effect. Cold air gets trapped in the valleys, while a layer of warmer air sits above, causing rain to freeze instantly on contact with the ground, trees, and power lines. Even a thin glaze of ice can make roads treacherous, turning highways into skating rinks, and making travel nearly impossible. The weight of the ice can also bring down power lines and tree limbs, leading to widespread outages. Up to a quarter-inch of ice is possible in some areas, especially along the busy I-81 corridor and in the foothills of North Carolina and Virginia, where the risk is highest for dangerous travel and power disruptions. The worst icing is expected overnight into early Tuesday, when temperatures drop and black ice becomes nearly invisible, making it especially hazardous for early morning commuters and anyone out before sunrise. Downed trees and power lines could mean extended outages in the cold, leaving some communities without heat or electricity for hours or even days. If you're in the warning area, it's best to stay off the roads if possible and make sure you have emergency supplies ready: flashlights, batteries, food, water, and blankets. For those who absolutely must drive, go slow, leave plenty of space between vehicles, and be prepared for sudden stops or slippery patches. Ice is winter's silent menace, unseen, silent, and often underestimated. This storm could deliver a dangerous dose. So, don't let your guard down. Safety comes first. Be prepared, stay informed with the latest weather updates, and look out for your neighbors during this icy threat. For cities along the I-95 corridor, Baltimore, D.C., Philadelphia, New York, expect cold, dreary rain, not snow. Temperatures just aren't cold enough for frozen precipitation in these metro areas, though some localized flooding and slow commutes are likely. Boston may see rain change to snow as the storm exits Tuesday night, especially north and west of downtown. Just inland, it's a different story. Entrenched cold air means all snow, and plenty of it. The rain-snow line will set up just west of the coast, creating a sharp weather divide. A shift in the storm's track could mean big changes, but for now, city dwellers need umbrellas. Interior residents need shovels. This storm highlights the Northeast's classic winter forecasting challenge. The heaviest snow will fall in the interior Northeast. Upstate New York and the Adirondacks are bracing for a true winter spectacle. As the storm intensifies, thick bands of snow will blanket the landscape, transforming familiar scenes into a world of white. Residents in these areas are preparing for a significant event, with local authorities urging caution and readiness for what's to come. The spine of New England, stretching from Vermont through New Hampshire, will also be hit hard. Rolling hills and valleys will disappear beneath a deep, glistening layer of snow, creating postcard-perfect vistas but also bringing serious challenges for anyone on the move. These regions could see over a foot of wet, heavy snow, making travel nearly impossible and increasing the risk of power outages. Central and western Massachusetts, southern Vermont and New Hampshire are all under winter storm warnings, with emergency crews on standby. The weight of the snow could bring down tree limbs and power lines, adding to the hazards. Maine is also in line for its biggest storm yet this season, with small towns and rural communities preparing for a dramatic transformation. For many, this will be the first major snow event of the year, and it's expected to leave a lasting impression. Ski resorts will celebrate the fresh powder, drawing winter sports enthusiasts eager for pristine slopes. But for most residents, it means hours of shoveling, snow blowing, and navigating hazardous conditions just to get through daily routines. Localized totals could approach 1.5 feet in persistent snow bands, especially in the Green and White Mountains. These areas are notorious for intense snowfall, and this storm could rival some of the biggest in recent memory. Travel should be postponed, roads will quickly become treacherous, and visibility will drop to near zero. Even experienced drivers will find conditions extremely difficult, with blowing snow and icy patches making every journey risky. The contrast between coastal rain and interior snow underscores this storm's split personality. While cities along the coast may see only rain and slush, just a short drive inland, communities will be buried under deep snow, highlighting the dramatic weather divide. For snow lovers, it's an early Christmas, a chance to play, explore, and enjoy the magic of winter. For others, it's a major cleanup, with snowplows working overtime and families bundling up to dig out from the drifts. This is a classic nor'easter setup, even if the storm's track is a bit inland. The combination of wind, heavy snow, and rapidly changing conditions will test the region's resilience and preparedness. By the time the storm passes, the interior Northeast will be transformed into a true winter wonderland, one that's as beautiful as it is challenging and a reminder of nature's power in the heart of winter. As this storm exits, a blast of Arctic air plunges south midweek, bringing the coldest temperatures of the season to the central U.S. The upper Midwest, Minneapolis, Chicago, will see highs struggling to rise above freezing, with wind chills near -30°C. Frostbite can occur in minutes. Dress in layers, cover exposed skin, and limit time outdoors. This cold will also trigger more snow, with Denver expecting a few inches and the Red River region facing a risk of light snow or freezing rain. Even southern states could see winter's touch. This frigid air marks a major pattern shift after a mild autumn. Pipes, heating systems, and vulnerable populations will be at risk. The Midwest should prepare to hunker down and stay warm. Winter is arriving with a vengeance. This winter is off to a dramatically different start than last year, especially in the Heartland. The Corn Belt, states like Iowa, Wisconsin, Illinois, and Minnesota, has already seen more snow than all of last December. Cities like St. Louis, Chicago, and Des Moines are experiencing one of their snowiest starts on record. The Great Lakes region is also active, with heavy lake-effect snow squalls. For snow enthusiasts, it's a welcome change after recent mild, snowless Decembers. A healthy snowpack is building, insulating the ground and recharging soil moisture for spring. The economy benefits too, from winter tourism to increased sales of snow gear. Most importantly, widespread snow reinforces the cold, making it harder for mild patterns to return. This fast start could set the stage for a persistently cold, snowy winter. Winter has arrived early, and it's making its presence felt. Mid-December looks volatile, with Arctic cold battling milder, moist air from the south. Around December 15th, a major Arctic front could plunge south, sending temperatures tumbling across the eastern U.S. Forecast models hint at a piece of the polar vortex breaking loose, bringing another round of dangerous cold and an active storm track. Travel disruptions are likely, heavy snow to the north, severe storms to the south. Flexibility will be key for holiday travelers. Global signals like the Madden-Julian oscillation and stratospheric warming support a cold, turbulent run-up to the holidays. The potential for widespread disruption is high. December is shaping up to be anything but mild. December will bring sharp regional contrasts across the U.S. The southeast ridge will keep Florida and the Gulf Coast mild, but not necessarily dry. Expect beneficial rain, not snow. The Midwest will see classic winter frequent Alberta clippers bringing rounds of snow to cities like Chicago and Detroit. Persistent cold and snow will keep the region in a true winter mood. Out west, an atmospheric river will bring heavy rain to the Pacific Northwest and deep snow to the mountains. This signals a shift to a more active storm track for the West Coast, with milder Pacific air inland. The Sierra Nevada and Rockies will benefit from increased snowpack. The West will be milder than the frigid central and eastern U.S. Each region faces its own winter battle. The nation's weather will be anything but uniform. The rest of December promises a cold, stormy pattern for most of the country east of the Rockies. Long-range models favor below-normal temperatures and frequent storms. Be ready for winter's full impact. The Great Lakes, interior Northeast, and northern Rockies will see the most recurring snow. The Midwest will get regular light to moderate snow from clippers. Ice threats will run from Texas to the mid-Atlantic. The deep south and Florida will see rain, while the West Coast gets mountain snow and coastal rain. The chance for a widespread cold outbreak around Christmas is higher than usual. Holiday travel, energy use, and the economy will all feel the impact. Stay informed, keep winter gear handy, and allow extra travel time. December is not the month to be caught off guard. We'll keep tracking every step to help you stay safe.